All right. The Clemson Insider is here with four-star offensive tackle Kam Pringle in the 2024 class. Cam is one of the best tackles in his class and up and coming. Obviously has some Clemson interest. We're happy to be here with you here today, Cam.
Yes, sir. Happy to have y'all.
All right, man. So first and foremost, what have you just been hearing through Clemson lately? I know Coach Caldwell. You said Coach Caldwell has been talking with your head coach, right? So what has just been the message they've been delivering?
Really, the main message has just been staying on track, getting ready for recruitment by Clemson, and just being ready when the time comes, when the offer comes.
Just speaking of that, how has your season gone this year? Obviously, you guys are in the playoffs now, right? So how has that been going for you?
So the season, it went pretty well. We lined up against some bigger schools in the regular in the preseason, and then in regular season 2As. We definitely didn't do as good as we usually do, but we'll be back next year. And we went to the second round playoffs. We lost Friday to Barnwell, but we'll be back next year.
You mentioned to me off camera that you're going to the game this weekend against Wake Forest. Are you excited for that? Your first game day experience in the Valley?
Yes, sir. Definitely. This is gonna be my first game day in Death Valley, so definitely looking forward to it.
I know we've talked before, and you said you went to the Georgia game. I was just Clemson Georgia game, Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. How was your experience there?
So it was definitely crazy because even though it wasn't at Death Valley, there was a lot of Clemson fans there, a lot of Georgia fans, and just the experience game day. They still had the tailgaters and all that, so it was definitely crazy.
Cam, your recruitment's been starting to take off a little bit, right? And you're just a sophomore. How has that been for you to just kind of take that all in and then start hearing from schools and pick up those offers?
It's definitely been an enjoyable experience. Having all these coaches want me to come play at their school. It's been a dream I had for a long time, so just trying to make it come true.
So for the fans out there, how would you describe yourself as a player, as somebody out on the field, as a big 6'7" offensive tackle?
I try to move around as much as possible, try to do things most 6'7" guys wouldn't do, like running up the field, trying to get knockdown blocks, and just trying to be nasty.
Now, is there anybody at the upper level, maybe college level, NFL, that you try and model your game after, maybe take bits and pieces from it?
Definitely maybe like Tristan Wirfs or Taylor Lewan with the Titans, just as far as like pass protection and stuff.
To the front office. Blake Savell, please report to the front office.
So with Clemson, has there just been kind of that consistent message that, just kind of stay patient and eventually, that your time will come? Has that kind of just been what you've been hearing?
Yes, sir. Definitely. With their policy, they don't offer you to your junior year, maybe like in June, I think. So they're definitely that they're interested in me coming and playing football for them and potentially getting an offer.
Now, I know you were there this past summer, right, to camp there. How was your experience at the camp? And I know you got to taken around by Coach Austin. What's your relationship like with him as well?
Coach Austin, we don't talk too much, but as far as when I was up there on camp, he made me feel wanted like a warm welcome up there in Clemson. That was my first time like seeing their facilities and stuff. So overall, it was definitely crazy.
I know it's only December, but you probably planning on getting back up there next summer for Sweeney Camp again?
Yes, sir, definitely. I should be up there this summer. Probably one of the first camps they have.
Speaking of getting the college campuses and that sort of stuff, what other games have you been able to take in this so far this season and other game day experiences?
So I've been to Carolina, South Carolina. I just went to Virginia Tech last weekend. I went to the Clemson Georgia game. And I'm planning on going to Clemson this weekend, but I think that's going to be 4.
How has that been? Obviously, last season you guys couldn't do that. You were just a freshman, and now you're a sophomore going to these packed stadiums, and being a recruit, I'm sure you kind of stick out, right? Because you're 6'7". But man, how has it just been for you to take in those game day experiences?
It's definitely been awesome. So this is my first time really going to these big Division I games like this. I've never really gone to games growing up, but seeing these stadiums and seeing all just the atmosphere, loudness, and all is definitely great.
What's your knowledge of just the way that Clemson's developed their offensive linemen? Obviously, there's been some inconsistencies there, but they've been pretty consistent with the left tackles that they have had in the tackle position. Do you have any familiarity with that?
Yes, they definitely have some. Usually their left side, their left tackles are pretty good. I think the left tackle now is Jordan. He's a pretty good dude, definitely in the pass game. But as far as that, I feel like they're developing. Coach Caldwell gonna get them where they need to go.
So for you, what is just a part of your game that you kind of predicate yourself on?
Really just as far as what I'm trying to work on most, probably my hand placement, violent hands, stuff like that, and just getting up the field, trying to move around as much as possible.
All right, we're happy to have Cam here. Thanks so much. This has been the Tour of Champions for us at the Clemson Insider. And Kam Pringle, thanks so much, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it.